Hey traders, Nick here. Wanted to share, every once in a while I pick up a new tool to help us trade better. And I found a good one in Tradytics. I've done a video about it before. And I just want to share another example of how it worked yesterday. Yesterday is the 21st March, Monday. Markets were down, the S&P was flat, the VIX was red, just to set the scene. We had just come out of the Fed week, and the reaction to bad news from the Fed was incredibly strong. In fact, the strongest in September of 2020. So it was a counterintuitive rally. So we came into Monday upbeat, but Monday was a bit challenging, but it didn't start challenging. So I'm sharing the one segment where we used it with Amazon. So I don't know if you know that, but I do share my screen all day, every day. And we had about 250 people in the room at the time I was doing this live. And they were looking at this very screen you're looking at now. And the morning was pretty strong for Amazon. So this was the open, and it was a big rally. And I looked at the information from Tradytics, and it was showing divergence. Divergence is when the price is going one way, and some other things we look at internally, they were going the other way. Typically, I used to look at things like RSI or a rate of change or something like that. But Tradytics offer things that I can't see from the charts, which is internal flow, like they call them algo flow, which is just fancy terms for saying machines doing their own thing. And somehow Tradytics can measure that. Other companies can too, but this is the first tangible source where I've actually seen results this quickly without much expertise. You look at a line, and if it's going opposite the price, you're seeing some divergence there. So right about here, I was saying why Amazon stock is running so fast when the internals are going the other way from Tradytics. So I finally said, I posted at 8:29, which is exactly these two candles. And I said, caution chasing here. I see the divergences. It may be nothing, but book profits if you're long Amazon. And some people took it upon themselves to actually short Amazon. In fact, I said it, if I were to trade Amazon here, if I was actively trading, I can't actively trade because I'm actually coordinating to 150 people. And I would buy puts. Amazon is expensive stock, so buying puts is a commitment, and somebody would need to manage it, and I don't have the time. But anyway, that was the setup, and this is what ensued with Amazon. So this is a situation where the stock was going one way, and using a tool like Tradytics told us easily, book your profit or don't chase it. And even better, if you know how to short it responsibly by buying a put, and the maximum cost of shorting it is just the put itself and not open to actually short type of a deal. And then I put a line, I said, this is a support, but if it fails, it's going to bring a downside scenario. And, the upside scenario was there too, so I laid it out. But, we knew if somebody was looking at this chart, somebody saw my note, they knew to short it as soon as it lost support, and they would have gotten rewarded handsomely. So it's not all we do, but it's another tool that actually warned of a situation. And then the rest of the normal stuff kicks in, like down here, which was right here, this very candle right there. I said this is where I would get long Amazon with a stop out. And I drew this arrow, and that's what's happened. And then again, another line of opportunity played out. So we take it one step at a time. But a tool like Tradytics, this had nothing to do with Tradytics here. I mean, I went there before I said, okay, I would take long, and there were no divergences. So price was behaving normally. So I knew to go to my go-to, which are levels, and I said what I would do. But this one was 1,000% the result of Tradytics, and I could not have caught it because I don't have a tool that measures the internal that way. I wasn't watching the RSI, so I don't know if I could have picked it from the RSI, but this was clear as day. All right, so this is it. I'm going to put a little link in the description and maybe a pop-up on the upper right-hand corner that shows a link to Tradytics. It'll give you 10% off if you're interested. Don't feel obligated. If you're in my room, you're basically getting access to the information of everything I'm looking at. But if you want your own access, and by the way, this little corner is just one side of the tool, one corner of the tool. let me show you. This is the corner of the tool. First of all, this is all the stuff it can do, and I'm only inside this one, and only one corner. It has a whole bunch of stuff here that I didn't go to for this particular purpose. It's just seeing this line versus this line. That's it. It's as simple as that. So it has a whole bunch of other stuff that it can track, and they even have bots, they even cryptocurrency, and they have a page that actually predicts breakouts for you, and you set the parameters of what the things you want to see. It's a pretty impressive tool. Again, try it out for yourself. It's a month-to-month commitment. You can cancel it if you don't like it. I think it will pay for itself for anybody that actually trades at least a couple times a month. It just makes trading a lot easier, and you can change the time frame. By the way, this application was on a 1-minute chart, but you can pick it up on like for a swing trade for 3 to 5 days, or 3 weeks to 5 weeks. So you pick a higher time frame. It just tells you what the algo flow looks like for a longer period of time. But I just happen to be watching it intraday. All right, that's it. Thanks for the listen.